Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash, Paleo Hebrew tongues, correct names of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS, and shalom to you, sister brothers, laboring in this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Shalom. I want to come to you today with an article and watching the moves that the wicked Esau Edom are making. And what I'm saying is they're setting up the public, the masses, for the okie doke again. You know, they're setting up their propaganda. You know, like us being a good watchman, we got to call it out and let the sheep know this is what Esau's up to and what he's about to do. You know, call it out before it even happened. So check it out. We're going to start off first with this quick little article I got because they're using their, what is he? The president doesn't run anything. He's a spokesman. He puts the thing out. So they're using the president to create propaganda and to create fear into the people. And a good example, I'm going to show you this on this article. So check it out. This is an article. It reads, Biden confirms Russia used hypersonic missile in Ukraine. It's almost impossible to stop it. So he talking about they're using hypersonic missiles, which I don't believe that. But that's what he's talking about. And watch as we read the article. So check it out. It says, President Joe Biden said Russia used a hypersonic missile over the weekend. It's almost impossible to stop it, he said. There's a reason they're using it. Hypersonic weapons can travel at more than 5 times the speed of sound. Let me see how much I'm going to read. Because you see that part. Oh, check it out. I mean, you can go read this article yourself. You know, here's the headline. Read it yourself. But I just want to read this part right here to show that this is a bunch of BS. And check it out. It says, on Monday, the U.S. official said the Pentagon had not been able to confirm that the launch took place. Did you peep that? The Pentagon ain't said, you know, any missile done took place. I don't believe any hypersonic missile done took place because the UN would have been all over that. They'd have been all over the news. So your president just basically lied to the public, pushed it out to create that propaganda, create that boogeyman to make you hate Russia and Putin so they can they're building a narrative because they're setting up for a false flag event. Before you do it, you got to pump the fear in the people. The same way they did the scenario for the 1-9. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not trying to get Matrano struck. So he's doing that. The Pentagon ain't said that. He just went out on public and just said that just, you know, to get people scared. And they believe in the hype. You know, got family calling me, oh man, they using hypersonic missiles. So he put it out there, they're believing it, but they don't really know what's really going on. They don't know he's really setting you up for the okie doke. And let me see, I got another article that's going to really take us into the lesson. Let's see, where's that article at? Oh, there we go. Check it out. This the real article that's really going. This is what they're really trying to set you up for. Check it out. It says Biden warns Russian cyber attacks are coming. Your president tells companies to immediately harden defenses against potential Russian cyber attacks. I'm going to read this part. President Joe Biden on Monday warned of Russian cyber attacks against the U.S., making his most prominent alert yet about what he called new intelligence concerning Putin regime's plans. The more Putin's back is against the wall, the greater severity of the tactics he may employ. One of the tools he's most likely to use, in our view, is cyber attacks, Biden said on Monday. So, you see how they set up the narrative? See how we read it first? He said he's using missiles, and he not. Now he's saying they're about to do cyber attacks. And we've been, you know, the brothers and apostle elders and GMS been saying they're going to use a rolling blackout to force people into this global reset. Like, Esau could speed things up by shutting down the system. And he already has the boogeyman to blame it on, which is Putin. He just say Russia did it. And, you know, your majority of Americans, they're dumb. They're going to believe that. Just like they believe that one scenario. So this is a big setup. So without further ado, let's get to the scriptures, because all of this is backed up, prophesied in the Bible, that the wicked, this is their tactics. That's how they always get down. They did the same thing during the 911 event, you know, that went down in New York. You know what I'm talking about? That event. It's the same scenario. They have to set you up in order to, you know, do their little wickedness they about to do. And this time they about to do it on a huge level, because they about to initiate the NWO, the global reset. But to do that, they have to first take away what you have. If they cut out the power grid, you know, no lights, gas, or water, because everything is now digital, everything is electronic on the grid, the people are gonna holler for a solution, and that's when E gonna have that solution. And that solution is to tag you. You know, if you got that thing in you and the other thing, then they will hand you out, you know, rations, shelter you. But if you don't, then they just gonna, you know, probably put you in the female detention camp. Let's go to the scriptures. No further ado, baby. Let's get to it. Cause I mean, it's clear as day. This is plain to the holy. It's plain to the hopeful elect what they're doing. I mean, it's the same game plan. It's tired, it's played out, but it works because the majority of people are still blind. So check it out. And this is the Most High doing this. We're going to read that. This 2 Thessalonians 2:11. After this cause, Yahweh should send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And who are the people that he using this to do this delusion? He using Esau, Edom, the wicked. That's who brings that strong delusion, because they're not going to fool the hopeful elect, because it's not possible. We see right through it. We see your moves, see your game plans. It's like I said, it's old and tired. But the blind, the ones that don't know they Hebrew Israelites or ain't keeping up with, you know, the brotherhood, the house of David, they're going to be lost and blindsided by this. And they're going to be caught up, you know, in their feelings and hating Putin when he just trying to claim back what's his. And they always going to do like that. Esau can just spin them around any way he want to spin them. And that's the Most High doing that. You know, because the election have obtained what they seeking for, but the rest were blinded. That goes perfect with their precept. And they said they believe the lie. I'm already getting phone calls, family members, oh, man, you see what Putin doing? So they already believe in the lie. They just caught up, man. And Esau gonna lead them right to the slaughter. As soon as they set up, they can put on the intercom report here. We will feed you. We'll provide shelter. You know, we'll clothe you. And they're gonna go right to that, man. And they're gonna put them guns on them. Them little FEMA troops. You know, so what all this is, man, is Esau just setting up a plot. And what the Bible calls it, he calls it a snare. Let's go get that. Because that's what this is, a trap. Let's go to Psalms 64 and 5. And it reads, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? That's what the elite say. That's what Esau says. You know, they in their meetings, you know, doing their little talks and stuff, they playing with the people. They setting up traps, you know, and they setting up traps to take people's lives, put them in a financial hardship. So you have to go to them for help. So everything they talk about is an evil matter. And they're just laying traps privily. And they look like, man, who's gonna believe it? You know, forget them dudes on the block. They ain't got no economic power, no power. We ain't worried about them. We ain't worried about them. They call us black Hebrew Israelites. You know, we're gonna lay this out. Majority of people gonna believe it, and we're gonna make more billions of dollars. We're gonna go to the global reset and we're gonna tag them. That's how we're gonna do it, baby. And they break and go golfing. That's how Esau get down. So let's further break down that word snare. Because snare is a trap. And that's what Esau does. Even when you think about how they do hunting. Because Esau's a cunning hunter. What does he do? He lay traps. He got bird calls, dummy deers, duck calls, lay some little food out or bird trap. And that's how Esau get down. He lay traps. he uses our women as a trap. He called it the thirst trap, man. Little hoes. So let's see. Let's get that definition real quick. Break down that word snare. And check it out. The old hat used to be the old. It's a noose for catching animals. Who good at tying a noose? Nobody better than Esau Edom, aka the white nation. So let's get the definition for snare. Something, often something deceptively attractive that catches you unawares. That's what this whole that propaganda just put out there. That's why Creepy Joe said what he said. That's to put people in a state of mind so he can trap them later when they do this cyber attack, when they shut the lights off. That's what they're setting up to do. And if you ain't prepared, you're gonna fall in that. Look, the definition: catch in or as if in a trap, entice and entrap. So when he's saying that he don't know, he really giving the house of David, the hopefully elect, the green light, like, okay, let's get prepared, because these devils about to make a move. That's why he's saying that. They're getting ready to close in on this. And it's set up, they can do it at any time now. So that's why the watchman for Israel, when they come in with the swords, which is guns, we supposed to blow the trumpet and let the nation know, like, man, this devil about to make a big time move. So get your supplies ready, water, freeze dry food, little rations. Don't get nothing that you got to keep in the refrigerator, because they cut the electric off, the power off. It's gonna spoil. So get something like noodles, jerky, anything you need, like off grid. Get off grid stuff. Get stuff that you gonna need that you don't need a power source to power up. Like get your outdoor cooking skills up, things like that. But most importantly, get in this truth. Stay locked in on this truth, because really that's really what's gonna make us through. It's not gonna be your survival skills. It's gonna be the power of Yahweh Shai guiding the hopeful elect through Jacob's trouble. That's the number one thing I could say for you to do. Because if you ain't got Yahweh Shai, you're not gonna make it through this. Because Esau got drones, robot soldiers. Because he's still gonna have his technology running. It's just the public, the people not. And you're gonna need divine intervention to make it through this. But on another level, since we have wisdom, have some water put up, some food put up, just to wait it out. That way you ain't gotta run out there in a panic like most of the public gonna be, because they're gonna get caught off guard. So I'm saying to stack up, that way we ain't gotta run out there with a chicken with our head cut off and get caught in that initial wave. We can, sit back and develop a good plan and get our prayers going. So let's go back to the scriptures. That's why this truth is so vital and important, man. It gives you foresight. You can see stuff coming ahead of time. It's prophecy. Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy. Therefore, we can see what Esau about to do and be ahead of them. Because Esau going to be mad when certain people of our nation are not going to be, caught in that snare and that trap, and we're going to be cool at that time. So he really going to come out there with wrath and fury, because Esau wants things to be easy. He want that easy prey. Loose hanging, be stupid, be dumb, the way he can, take advantage of. Because Esau is a natural born con man. So he want easy prey. But the hopeful elect are not easy prey at all. We're really ahead of them. And he hates that. And the reason we ahead of him, because Yahweh Shai laid this word out so that the men can go into it and warn the nation that's listening to him. If you setting these scriptures and you watching the brothers put these, heartfelt lessons out, these video epistles, these lessons, man, all they're doing is warning you, giving you wisdom, letting you know what's going on. That's why ahead of the game. This truth is amazing. I love it. It keeps you 10 steps ahead of this devil. And that's the reason why it was, preserved for us to have this. So we can make it through. Because without this, man, Esau run right through us. We wouldn't even know who we are, nothing. We'd be totally lost. That's why we're not called the lost. We're the hopeful elect. We back in the flock. We following Yahweh Shai. He will lead us to victory. So check it out. This is Psalms 38 and 12. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and that they seek my hurt, speak mischievous things, and imagine deceits all the day long. Put that in red, man. That's Esau right there. All day long. You hear that? They seek after our life. They're seeking to take down the numbers of the children of Israel, Yasharallah. They looking to knock our numbers down. We done got too plentiful. We coming up. We too resourceful. They don't like that. They looking to take our lives away. So what are they gonna do? Lay traps, lay snares. You know, they speaking they're gonna run a campaign talking about the black people, Israelites, they're terrorists. They're gonna look to seek to get, the leaders of our nation, which are the men of the Lord, House of David, off the corners and off, the video pistols, so we won't be able to warn the flock. Because that's the reason why they can't come at the hopeful elect like that. We've been prepped. We know they moves, you know. And like I had ended, it said, imagine the seats all the day long. That's all Esau do is lie. Lie every day. I just showed you articles of the president just lying. That's all they do. Lie. Every single day. They think of me, they have meetings where they think what lie they gonna put out to the people to make them, go the way they want the masses to go. But yeah, we got this truth, man. I be seeing this devil, I'm like, man, that's a blatant lie right there. As soon as I just see it on my news feed. That's all I'm seeing in my news feed is lies. And they try to distract you with entertainment. The real stuff they ain't trying to put out, but we got this House of David, so I'm still getting that good vital news that we need. Check it. I'm gonna go to my other precept. We're just gonna kind of echo what we've been talking about. And check it out. This is why it goes into why we need this truth. This is King David right here. This is Psalms 43:1. Judge me, O Yahweh, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation. Oh, deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man. So what's this ungodly nation? That's Babylon the Great, aka America. You cannot tell me this is not an ungodly, nation. It does everything against everything in our book. It goes against everything in the scriptures. And they do it in pride. Pride is how they do it. Very prideful nation, very deceitful. All they do is lie 24/7. That's what they call it, the news, mainstream media. And Esau's an unjust man. He doesn't do anything justly. Everything he does is very unjust. He's the wicked. He's the son of perdition. They are the Antichrist. That nation, Esau Edom, aka the white man. And they're about to do it again. They're about to put everybody in the dark. Cyber attacks, make it where you can't get in your bank account. So it's time to try to put some little money back or get some you can barter or trade when, bank accounts get locked up. And they're about to make it where you have to go to them for help because that's how they want it. They want to lead you to them, and that's going to be a trap to where they're going to either, put you in a compromised position if you don't bow down and take that charagma. They're going to seek to take your life away. But first, they got to take away your bread and circus. The circus is already garbage. It's about done. And the next, they're going to take your bread away, which their bread goes into your money. What you use to buy and sell. They're going to go to a global reset, and you're going to have to get this new thing in order to buy or sell. So Esau's going to vet. He's doing the sifting. Who's going to accept this new system? Who's not going to accept it? And if you're not going to accept this new system, he's going to seek to take your life away from you. He's going to feel like you're unfit to live and call you a useless eater. That's what Esau about to do. And they got the perfect boogeyman set up for all they little crimes they're about to do, because they can just shut the whole world down, create panic, and just say, Russia did it. They already got somebody to blame it on. It's like they try to blame that one event on Ishmael, the Arabs. It's the same game plan. This devil don't switch nothing up. So I want to pull. So I'm not gonna pull this, but I think I'm gonna pull it because it fits so good. Because the people that ain't up on game and know who they are blind. They're in the dark. Esau keep in the dark because a lie is synonymous with the dark. We're not in the dark. We got the truth. And truth is synonymous with the light. We can see. When your house is pitch black, you're going to trip over everything, fall. You can't see nothing. But when the light is on, you got good lighting, you can see everything. And we see this devil. He's exposed big time. You can see his little moves he making. He really, in my eyes, he looks real pathetic, man. Because I'm like, y'all got all the millions of dollars. Y'all got billions of dollars. They got all these billions of dollars and they put out weak lies. And I'm like, I'm supposed to go for that? You got to come better than that, man. They don't even try to, they say the people so dumbed down, they don't even come with good lies no more. So check it out. This is Romans 11:7. And it reads, what then? Israel have not obtained that which it seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So what's the Most High talking about in that precept right there? That we've attained. We've obtained the truth. And what's the truth? The truth is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You know, like somebody sent me a video with Muhammad Ali, and he said the truth. He compared the truth to Christ, which is Hamashiach, which that is true. Yahweh Shah is the truth. Yahweh Bahashem Shah, that's the truth right there. You know, God and the Son, that's the truth. And they laid this book down so we'll have the truth. That way, once you know this gospel, once you know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, there's nothing, you know, this devil can lie and try to sway you with. He's pretty much done in your eyes because now he can't trick you. You have your ID back, your identity. You know you're a Hebrew Israelite. You know his moves, what's going to go on because you know prophecy. You know the spirit of prophecy. You know what he has to do. He has to get his charagma going. And you know how to move and navigate. You have wisdom. You know how to operate. And Israel, you know, the hopeful elect nation, the remnant, Israel, we got the truth. You know, we sitting here, listening to these video epistles, reading our word. You know, we getting full. You know, we've been drinking these living waters, and now we're alive. And we because I've always been looking for the truth my whole life, and that's why the scripture hit home to me because now I got it. So now if you ain't talking about the truth, you ain't talking about Yahweh Shah, you ain't talking about nothing. And if you believe in Babylon the Great and what Esau talking, you are a fool in my eyes. I sure ain't about to listen to what you talking about because you blind. How am somebody that can see and I'm gonna listen to a blind man on, you know, where stuff is at and he can't see, you know? So like it said, man, the election have attained it, but the rest were blinded. They still in the dark. It's 2022. We still got people who don't even know their nationality. We got people that still don't know what's going on. They're still lost. And they're going to stay lost. Because I feel like at this point, you ain't woke up. You just not going to wake up. Because this stuff should be plain as day. You can see the economy is messed up. You can see the supply chain shortage is about to kick in with that famine. You know, you can see crime is going up. So you can see it's going to be a whole lot of craziness going on. So Esau is setting the atmosphere so he can initiate martial law. Once martial law is initiated, he can do what he want to do. He can go get who he want to get. Ain't no constitution. I kick in your door with my soldiers and troops and then snatch you up and throw you in the back of a van. And who gonna do anything about that? You know, so that's the times we're going into. And the devil's setting the stage for that. So what we're doing is using this lesson to let you know that Esau about to come with great wrath. We're showing he's coming with the sword. And we ain't saying it to scare you or put you in panic. We're saying that to prepare you so you won't panic. Because the ones that's blinded, they're going to panic. They're going to panic because they didn't see it coming. You know, they think Esau is good and got their best interests at heart. But us, man, we already know what the devil coming with. So when he come, we'll be able to, you know, do what we do in a calm manner. We need to be our head to be clear. We're not going to be this overcome with fear if we already know what's coming. They say the worst hit to take is a hit you don't see coming. And usually that's the hit that knocks you out. When you see the hit coming, either you can brace up for it, or if you really can anticipate and see it coming, you can block it or dodge and move out the way and avoid the hit. You know, but if you don't see it coming, hey, you're gonna be going night-night. You know? So this lesson right here was just to let you know, give you a warning that, you know, it's time to buckle down, brace for impact, take stuff seriously. This last little bit of FRNs, Federal Reserve notes that we getting, start buying off-grid things, important things that you're going to need when Esau cuts off the power supply. That's what this lesson's about, getting prepared. We are going into evil times. The days that they be evil. And Esau got to make his play because he has to hurry up and cap and do his thing before Yahushua get here. He's being rushed. Yahushua's on the way. Yahushua hears our prayers. Yahushua hears us calling on his name. Yahushua hears us, and we'll be on the highway and hedges, doing lessons in his name. More people coming to the truth. It's getting louder and louder. He's coming. You know who's heard that coming? Esau heard that coming. So Esau like, I got to hurry up and get rid of them before Yahushua gets here. Because once Yahushua gets here, it's a wrap. He can pack it up. He's done. That's when the 144 gonna get their powers, and it's time to go ahead and clean this place up. The nuke's gonna get launched off, scorched earth, all that's going down. Esau's done. So he has to hurry up and make this play before Yahushua gets back. And we got this truth to preserve ourselves to see his coming, so we can be here when he gets back to preserve us. Esau about to come with that, everything he got. He desperate. You can see these devils is desperate. I can hear the fear in their voice through their politicians when they're on TV. They're scared. The elites are scared. Because what they scared about? They're scared of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Because they know he real. And they know he on the way. So with that being said, I hope this been edifying. Lord willing, we endure to the end. Kwam Yasharala, DTF Baba Ball, and Shalom.